Hey all you cavers out there. Got some talking to do. I wasn't going to say anything or get involved or say nothing about what's going on YouTube right now. What's going on with our community. The movement toward some person or people trying to tear our community apart. I want to give you some information about me so that when I say some things you know where I'm coming from. I spent 7 years working for the Western Missouri Mental Health in the state of Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri. I was in law enforcement for 10 years. I owned a computer company where I built computers, all kinds of computers, all sizes, gamers, stuff like that. So when I say things, I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I'm saying I have some experience in what I'm saying. Recently there's been a major upheaval in our community. It's not unusual, but I believe it's wrong. I believe that the upheaval should never came to YouTube. I believe when people have issues amongst themselves, it should stay there. Don't be bringing other people involved into your personal issues. If this person or people bring it to YouTube, bring it to the community, there's no reason that the community as a whole has to be picking sides. I got involved because recently I was asked to pick sides. Now, I love both the people involved. They're fantastic people, fantastic channel, fantastic information and content. I will not be forced by anyone to make that decision over one or the other. So, you know, for those people who have contacted me and asked me to do this, that, or the other, to make this, I'm not doing it. You can check off my list and get out of my, channel and unsubscribe to me. I believe the biggest downfall to anyone is separation from the group. Rome was overthrown from within. All the major countries in the world. When I was in the military, I worked with a special operations called SICOM, which is a psychological warfare unit. And the way they brought down whole countries was through psychological warfare, using propaganda, spreading lies, or taking the truth and blowing it out of proportion. This brought down whole countries. If the community sees and looks and knows what's going on, they'll see this is what's happening right now within our community. They're taking two of the best liked people in the community and turning them against each other. Now, people will say, well, no, one said this, one said, who cares about who said this, who said that? Hearsay is not admissible in court. You can't bring that into court. Now, people say, well, I saw this, that, or the other. Well, what I saw when I watched a few of the videos was supposedly a guy named Jimmy giving out bad remarks, which the person took as being the other individual. Now, the problem was that an individual did have a video showing that he was not typing nor saying anything at the time this was happening. Now, building computers and stuff as I have, I know how IP addresses work really well. And unless you are a world-class hacker, you cannot jump IP addresses. It's possible. I've seen IP addresses jump 5 times, so when you track them, they go to one computer. Before long, they've strung out over 5 computers. I've seen this. But you'd have to be a world-class hacker to do that. Okay? Now, again, am I saying that one of the individuals are right or wrong? No. It's a personal thing, a personal matter. We should never bring anyone into this type of thing that was not involved in the first place. If it's between two people, it should stay between two people, privately. PM, private messages, calls, whatever. I love these two people. I will not unsubscribe to them. I will not talk bad about them. I can say, because this is the type of person I am, I believe it was handled by both of them in a manner that shows two individuals being upset and not thinking clearly before they acted. Some things, when you say it, can't be taken back, even if you were to make up with the individual. They're said, they're done. Other people get hurt and involved during these situations. That should never have happened. Does this make the two individuals that are involved bad people because they're no? They're feeling they're being attacked, and so they're attacking back. All I'm saying is it shouldn't be done this way. Our community should not be like this. The individual, Jimmy, if it is an individual that we don't know or do know, it doesn't matter, whoever it is. Whoever's causing this, and I'm not saying anyone particular, because if I wanted to chase the IP addresses, I could do it. I could find out where it came from. But you know what? It isn't worth all that. Here's what it's worth. The individuals or individual who is setting this up, is doing this, causing this, they have a mental disorder, and that disorder makes them feel like they got to be on top of the world all the time. If they're not, no one else can be there. They hurt so bad mentally, emotionally, physically, that they want to bring everyone else into it. And so they're going to attack our community. Well, guys, I, for one, am not going to stand for it. As far as I'm concerned, whatever went on between these two individuals is their private matter. It will not affect the way I look at either one of them in any way, shape, or form. Because I understand, under the feeling of being attacked, you will say things and do things that normally you may not do. Me personally, this is like high school kid stuff, all right? And it's being pushed and prodded into a situation that doesn't need to be there. So for everybody who understands what I'm saying, here's something to think about. Evidence is not hearsay. Evidence is not this person said, this person said, this person said. Or I heard this, I heard this, I heard this. Or I know this. That's not even admissible. I saw this with my own eyes. I heard this with my own ears. I know this to be a fact beyond a shadow of a doubt. That's facts. But even facts are perception. 5 people may see an accident. You will have 5 different perceptions of that accident. So folks, people react too much on the concept of perception. They don't react on fact. So here's the deal. Those people coming to me and telling me to take sides, I'm sorry, I ain't going to do it. Said and done, over with. People involved, love you, keep doing your work, keep doing what you need to do. If there is a Jimmy out there or somebody else, keep it up. Just keep it up. Because all you're going to do is get nailed sooner or later. It's going to take some time maybe, but you'll get nailed. Guaranteed it. It can happen. So to all my fans and all my subscribers and everyone who watches me, love you guys. We're getting closer to 500, to the 500 giveaway. And give you an update on Sarah real quick, guys. We have 2 tests to take to determine whether this is a fatal disease or if it's an extreme, acute, advanced form of, what's it called? I'm blacking out on my thought because I was so tied up in other stuff. Asthma. There's only 2 more tests to take. It's 50-50 right now that it's either the killer type lung disease, which is going to suck terribly if it is, or if it's just acute advanced asthma, which sucks anyway. But at least asthma can be treated. So anyway, love you all. Keep the faith up. Don't go by perceptions, folks. Don't let people make you make decisions. Don't let people tear our community apart, because I'm not. Have a blessed day.